Light Archive. Archive 4. Neville Goddard was one of the most important authors of this era. He was born in 1905 on the island of Barbados, moved to the U.S. in 1917, and died in 1972. He wrote books, lectured, and made radio and television presentations from about 1933 to 1969. He studied the Bible with a Kabbalah teacher known as Abdullah and understood it as a book of psychological stories that people had to experience in order to overcome obstacles. From the existing information, he only engaged in the aforementioned activities. Feeling is the secret, the power of awareness, or your faith is your fortune are some of his books. He also divided brain activity into conscious and subconscious and asserted that states of being were the true causes that created reality. In other words, the reality we live in represents our states of consciousness. But the core of his teaching was based on the fact that by imagining a scene after the wish is fulfilled and feeling as if we were living it over and over again, it will eventually come true. He also made a special emphasis that during this process one should not pay attention and give power to the adverse reality. He used biblical stories and characters to explain this process, arguing that the true meaning of the texts was to contain these teachings in disguise. In his numerous lectures in different theaters, Neville taught different techniques, but one of the best known was to lie down, relax, and force a state of reverie to facilitate access to the subconscious, and then visualize feeling a post-successful scene with as many details and emotions as possible until falling asleep, going so far as to argue that creative imagination was a direct expression of God in the human being. Dare to assume that you are who you really want to be. If you assume your desire and live as if it were true, no power on earth can prevent it from becoming a fact. It is not what you want that you attract. You attract what you believe to be true. The world is a mirror always reflecting what you are doing inside you. These are some of his central ideas. Continue.